Hey ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another review. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And today I have the pleasure of talking about a fragrance by the company 8 and Bob, and this is their self-titled fragrance, so stay tuned. Now this fragrance was released in 2012. The perfumer is Albert Fouquet, and this is based off an ingredient that he discovered, well maybe not discovered, but found in Chile back when he was visiting in January of 1934. And the plant, it's a very sort of aromatic plant. It goes by the name Andrea. And when he found it, he noticed that it had this very sort of pungent smell to it, and he decided to make a fragrance out of it. Now what happens is with this one particular ingredient, it only grows in the months of December and January, so it has to be harvested right away, and it grows in very limited qualities because of the altitude, and then it goes through this very specific exacting process in which they only end up saving like 7% of it. So how many bottles of this fragrance is made will be contingent on how much of this plant they're able to harvest. So I think that's a pretty interesting story. And I do want to mention that if you are interested in picking yourself up a bottle of this scent, you may do so at europerfumes.com. That's where I got my bottle. They are located in Edgewater, New Jersey, so I get my shipments right away. They have friendly customer service, and yeah, they carry a lot of hard to find niche brands. So let's go ahead and start off the review by taking a look at the presentation. This fragrance has one of the coolest presentations I've ever seen. It's actually a book. It has this hardcover on the outside. You open it up just like so, and the inside is this book. And if you open it like this, you can see it has some information on the company, the founder of the company, Albert Fouquet, and it tells you about how this fragrance was conceived, how it was brought about, and the bottle actually rests inside the book. I think it's absolutely amazing. As far as the bottle is concerned, here it is. You do have this square affixed to the front with the name of the fragrance, which also doubles as the name of the company. Your information down at the very bottom, nothing going on at the back, with the exception that you can see through the white square and it gives you your information like the size and the concentration. Eau de Parfum 100 ml. The cap does not click into place, so don't pick it up from the cap, and the distribution on the atomizer is wide. And that was a presentation for 8 and Bob. Now, as soon as I spray this fragrance on skin, you are going to get a lot of ambergris. For those of you who don't know, ambergris is basically whale regurgitation. When they eat a lot of foods that they have a hard time digesting, it develops a sort of enzyme. They end up coughing it out, and it's found floating in the middle of the sea. Sea farmers harvest it, and it's this dark, opaque charcoal color matter where a single gram sells for as much as $1,000 or $10,000. I don't even know. It's super expensive. And with this fragrance in particular, you are going to get that bright, fresh quality in the opening, and it does smell fresh, contrary to what people might think. You also get a little bit of vanilla. You do have some spices in there. There's also this note of labdanum, and it also has this aromatic quality to it as well. So at times it can smell herbal, at times it can smell sweet, at times it can smell fresh and somewhat salty. I think this is a complex scent. I think it's a highly wearable scent, and I think it's an intriguing scent. So this is the kind of fragrance that I would wear when I want people inquiring as to what I'm wearing. I want people to turn heads, and I want to get people's attention. So this is the kind of fragrance that is suitable for that occasion. Now, in regards to where I would wear this, I think as long as you can afford it, it's an incredibly versatile scent. I would wear this one casually. I think this is a very safe scent for work. This is also the kind of fragrance that you would wear on a night out. If you're going to a bar, if you're going to dinner with a loved one, I mean, the occasions are vast in terms of when you can wear this. And I think this one will gear itself better towards the hotter weather because of the compositional nature. So with that being said, let's go ahead and finish off the review by taking a look at my rating. First up, I took a look at the uniqueness in the overall smell, and it is a unique scent. There's no other scent that I can quite compare this one to. So it really does stand out. Plethora of notes from ambergris to labdanum to spices like cardamom, if I'm not mistaken. It's super unique. Overall smell is also incredibly pleasant, so much so that my wife Yvette actually likes this one, and she is hard to please. Longevity on this one was really solid. I got 6 to 8 hours. Projection jumped up off the skin for 2 to 2.5 hours. It did become a skin set at the 5 to 6 hour mark, and then it becomes a sort of intimate close encounter scent. Versatility, like I mentioned before, is incredibly high. I think anybody of any age can wear this. I think anybody of any sex can wear this. I think this one is geared better towards the hotter weather because of the compositional nature, and the present presentation on this one is gorgeous. Listen, if I had to give this fragrance an overall score, I think with everything considered, all things considered, I would give this one a 5 stars out of 5. It's a beautiful scent. It has a really nice story to it. It's incredibly wearable. It's incredibly versatile. It's a smell that is going to attract a lot of people and lure them in. But again, I never recommend blind buys. So if you are interested in checking out this scent, see if you can get a sample over at europerfumes.com. Again, I'm going to leave all of that information down below. That's where I got my bottle, and they're super reliable, fast shipping, friendly service, and they have a lot of hard to find niche brands. So guys, if you have any experience with this fragrance, I would love to know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe for future videos, top 10s, giveaways, unboxings, and a lot of other fragrance related content. So remember, I smell well so you can smell good, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.